as everybody out there knows, don't have to be a history graduate to know there was a very quick coronation for Harold, who made sure that he was staking his claim in front of Edward the Confessor, and he came to grief. But what William, now the Duke of Cambridge, must be feeling is that this, in some sense, is the overture to a great arc of a career in front of him, which indeed will be consummated in a much more formal, august, solemn way when he's crowned.
William, as promised, is just greeting a few friends and other acquaintances. I think he's talking to the Spencer family here, and members of the Spencer family, two sisters of the late Diana, and Earl Spencer, a brother, is also in this group on the left-hand side. I think Harry's just having a word with him there. The princes are very good friends with Earl Spencer's children. 3 daughters are sitting just a few rows back. And this group in the lantern does contain, in the back rows, quite a few of those close friends of William and Kate. The Sultan of Brunei is making his way into the Abbey, one of the wealthiest monarchs in the world, and they have close links with the royal family here. Just greeting a few people along the nave as they make their way in. This big royal group, foreign royal group, taking its place in the south transept. They'll be taking their places there. Princess Lalasama of Thailand making her way in, as the princes make their way along to another part of the Abbey because they want to have probably a little chat together in Paul's Cathedral. The King of Tonga is the next to arrive. Prince Albert of Monaco with his fiancée, Charlene Wittstock, the South African swimmer, being shown to their places. Prince Albert, the son of the Prince Rainier and the late Grace Kelly. The Serbian royal family also joining. The Queen of Denmark is the next to arrive, and the Grand Duke and the Grand Duchess of Luxembourg. And then the Prince of Orange and Princess Maxima of the Netherlands. Being greeted now are the King and Queen of Norway. Edward, because his young daughter is one of the bridesmaids today. So some of the members of the extended royal family. Prince Michael of Kent, the Duke and Duchess of Kent too, emerging from the little buses. Duke of Kent, who of course is a royal colonel, so a uniform, very smart uniform, which bears some resemblance to the one worn by Prince William today. Princess Michael of Kent and Princess Alexandra with James Ogilvy, her son. Senior clergy have gathered. They include the Bishop of London, shaking hands there, and then next to him the Archbishop of Canterbury. Lady Rose Gilman and Lady Davina Lewis, and then the Earl and Countess of Ulster. Prince Michael of Kent being greeted by the Dean and Chapter, the governing body, if you like, of Westminster Abbey. Lady Sarah Chatto and her husband and children are arriving at the Abbey. And Lady Saltoun. The Duke of York and his daughters have arrived. Prince of Wales and his wife arrive. There we have a very good view of the world's media following every single move. And there's the outfit that I was describing earlier.
So the Duchess of Cornwall looking stunning in her Anna Valentine creation. Anna Valentine, of course, the designer who was credited for really transforming her image on her wedding day.
And this is quite similar to the shape of her wedding dress, isn't it? Same sort of high collar, classic tailored coat with box pleats and embroidery around the middle.
Quite minimal in a way. I mean, the very, very simple, non-fussy style, not lots of lapel or collar or detailing apart from that hip detail.
Just very understated and beautifully cut.
She says that she designs the dresses for the Duchess of Cornwall in a very sort of flowing, swingy fashion to reflect her relaxed character.
Yep.
And a beautiful colour.
Signature Philip Tracy hat also. I think he's a great favourite of hers.
A lot of Philip Tracy hats in this
A
Abbey
lot
today.
of Philip Tracy hats. Philip can't have slept for weeks.
Exactly.
He's very good at pulling all-nighters, though. I know him well.
And what have you made of the royal choices so far that we have seen? Some stunning outfits.
It's a fan-bloomin-tastic day for British fashion, I have to say, because the Princess Beatrice looked fabulous in Vivienne Westwood. Sarah Armstrong-Jones looked amazing in Jasper Conran. Sam Cam looking fantastic in Burberry. There's some really beautiful outfits.
And a lot of quite understated things as well.
And this Abbey Church. The Abbey Church dedicated to St. Peter. At its heart, of course, the shrine of St. Edward the Confessor. Queen, I'm told, is wearing an Angela Kelly primrose dress, matching coat, and the jewellery belonging to Queen Mary. The state trumpeters of the Household Cavalry signal the Queen's arrival at Westminster Abbey. Plenty of cheerful remarks and humour between the Duke of Edinburgh and the Duchess of Cornwall. Queen greeting her son, Prince Charles, and the Dean of Westminster in his magnificent gold cope, which was made last year for the 450th anniversary of the Royal Charter of Westminster Abbey. The Dean will be escorting the royal party to their seats. Be lots of music by Charles Hubert Parry today. Parry, of course, one of the most popular English composers even today, and in fact a big favourite of Prince Charles. And as the Queen processes, we'll be hearing the March from the Birds by Parry. There'll be lots of other Parry compositions in this service, giving it a very rich Victorian air.